Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a beauty scenario tag. I haven't done a tag in a really long time, and as always I'm going to work after this video. This necklace probably won't end up staying on all day. I'm really burnt and it hurts really bad, but it's funny because I'm not burnt on that side. So I kind of look like I have some like awkward disease. This necklace hurts because the burn like goes all the way up to here, so it's like, oh, this necklace hurts. It probably will not end up staying on all day. So I'm doing the beauty scenario tag. I was tagged by Yuvia and I will link her channel below. I love her. Shout out to my YouTube sissy. Mwah, I love you, baby. So I think there are 8 questions. I kind of wanted to make up 2 more just because I'm that OCD person that's like, oh my god, there's gonna be 10 questions. So I'm gonna start with the first question, and it is, you have to get rid of all your foundations and you can only keep 1 high-end and 1 drugstore. Which do you keep? See, tag videos are hard for me because I don't have anything high-end except the Naked palettes, and they were all gifts. I never bought a high-end thing in my life. So basically I don't have any high-end foundations. I think my most expensive one is my Neutrogena Shine Control, which has like the little grits in it, which is what I use today. It helps soak up oil and shine and stuff. That was about $13–14, so that's probably my most expensive foundation. And my least expensive foundation, like my drugstore one that I would keep, my Neutrogena acne free one that I talk about all the time, is the one in the square bottle. I wear that one all the time. I've been using it since high school. I love that one. You go for an interview and the lady interviewing you has lipstick on her teeth. Do you approach the subject or ignore it completely? I don't know. Like everyone says this, but it's totally true. It depends what you're applying for. It depends like the job. If you're applying for a makeup artist position, you probably want to mention it because she could be testing you. But you know, bring it up casually. Like if you're talking about like, oh, how are you with like different shades and pairing these together for seasons and outfits, just be like, oh, by the way, you do have lipstick on your teeth. I would totally hate it if that happened to me. Like, make it cool. Don't be weird about it. But if you're going for like for me, if I went to my Arrow interview and she had lipstick on her teeth, I probably wouldn't have told her at first, just because that's not like the position I was going for. Or like Best Buy, if it was a lady interviewing me, I probably wouldn't tell her. So again, it like really depends on the person. You're not feeling yourself and need a pick-me-up lipstick. Which lipstick do you put on to make yourself feel beautiful? Well, recently I've been loving this one. It's the Mirabella one that looked like neon orange. I'll show you guys in an upcoming favorites video. Probably either this one or a Revlon, one of those little Revlon crayons. I love those. They're so pigmented. They stand forever. Those are definitely like my pick-me-ups. But normally I don't go to lipstick for pick-me-ups, which is just kind of funny. Number 4, you go back in time for a day to see your teenage years. How would you do your hair and makeup differently? Okay, I'd hand myself a hairbrush. I'd hand myself a straightener and say, honey, this will help you in the future. I didn't brush my hair at all. I'm pretty sure like my mom brushed my hair in high school. It's so pathetic. I put foundation on, but I didn't blend it, and I found a picture not too long ago. I wish I could find it again, but I probably can't. And it's like, you can see where I put foundation over my acne. Like, I didn't blend it in, I didn't powder over it, I just like slapped it on. Like, no. And I thought I was doing my eyeshadow really good. No, bro, I was not doing my eyeshadow really good. I did not know how to blend. God, no. I put like blue eyeshadow on, like horribly blue. Like, no. Number 5, you ask your hairdresser for a shoulder length pixie lot haircut, but they hear you wrong, and oh, I totally don't have, and they okay, basically it was like I cut the question off, but it's like they hear you wrong and give you a pixie cut. So it's like choice A was, you know, say thank you, leave, call your mom crying hysterically. B was start crying in the chair and things get awkward. Or C, complain to the manager and demand a refund. Well, I've had that happen where I said, can you cut it to here, like right below my chin, and they cut it right above my chin. And in 9th grade I had hair that went like down. So it started from like the top high, I went down. I cried. I hated it. I hated it. I hated it. And yeah, I was in high school, so I might handle it differently now. But if that ever happened again, I'd be like, okay, let's style this differently, you know. Let's figure out what we can do to, you know, put extensions in. Let's cut it a certain way, maybe like try to figure it out with like different colors and make it look good any way possible. I hate short hair. Like, I love it, but at the same time I hate it. So I would try to figure out, we could come up with something to try to figure out how it would look better, or I would just leave and go to a different salon and have them fix it, because my mom has done that recently. 6, your friend surprises you with a 4-day city break and you have 1 hour to pack. Which do it all palette do you pack in your makeup? Do it all palette do I pack in my makeup? Probably my Naked palette, just because I use it all the time. I love my Naked palette. It's pretty much like my go-to palette. I use it like every day. I always use Sin on the inner corner like every single day, even like no matter what eyeshadow. This looks really weird. I'm sorry. I look like I have some like disease. I promise I don't. I'm just severely sunburned. Your house has been robbed. Don't worry, everyone is safe, but your beauty stash has been raided. No! What's the product you really hope is safe? Goodness, this is hard. Probably my I don't know, I really like my concealer, so I'd be crying. But probably my Naked palettes, just because, like, either my Naked 1 or my Naked 2, because those were gifts and those are the only high-end things I use, and those have like all the eyeshadows you need. You know, you can always go out and repurchase a powder, like a cheap powder and all that, but my Naked palettes pretty much to me are irreplaceable, because I could never in my life afford another one of those. 8, your friend borrows your makeup. I love how my phone is acting all weird. Your friend borrows your makeup and returns it in awful condition. Do you A, just pretend you haven't noticed, B, ask them to repurchase it, or C, secretly do the same to something of theirs? First of all, I would never do something. First of all, I would never do something to something of theirs that's just stupid and wrong. I would never just be like, oh, you broke this, let me go break this of yours. I've actually had, like, I had, this little girl, Emily, that I was with, she was playing with my lipstick, and it was my favorite lipstick, and she dropped it and it completely just fell apart, and I was like, no, and it was like a Revlon one and I couldn't find it anywhere, and I got it a really long time ago, so I was like really sad, because I was like, okay, but whatever. Something like that happened to me, and she was like, oh my god, let me rebuy it for you, and I was like, no, it's okay, they don't make it anymore. But like, I would pretty much expect them to repurchase it. Like, I wouldn't ask them to. If they didn't, I'd just be like, you know what, you're not borrowing any of my stuff again. But most people would repurchase it for you if they broke something like that. Like, someone broke one of my powders and dropped it. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I'll buy you a new one. Like, that's what I kind of would hope people would do. But if they didn't, they wouldn't be touching my stuff again. So that was the Beautyo, Jessica. Beautyo. I have hair on my arms. So that was the beauty scenario tag. Hope you guys liked it, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.